In the last lecture, I mentioned that data readiness is often the dimension where organizations are least prepared, and most underestimate the work required. This lecture is dedicated to that dimension because getting it wrong can derail even the most promising AI initiatives. Here's the uncomfortable truth. AI is only as good as the data it works with. You can have the most sophisticated algorithms, the best tools, the clearest strategy, but if your data is poor, your AI will be poor. Garbage in, garbage out isn't just a cliche. It's a law of AI. Let's break down what data readiness actually means and how to assess and improve yours. Component 1. Data availability. The first question is simple. Do you have the data you need? For your target AI use cases, does the relevant data exist? Is it being collected? Now, this seems obvious, but it's not uncommon for organizations to pursue AI initiatives only to discover they don't have the data they assume they have. Customer interaction data that was never systematically captured. Process data that exists in people's heads, but not in systems. Historical data that was purged for compliance reasons. Before committing to an AI initiative, verify that the data actually exists and that you can access it. Component 2. Data quality. Having data is one thing. Having good data is another. Data quality has several dimensions. Accuracy. Is the data correct? Are there errors, typos, or outdated information? Completeness. Are there gaps, missing fields, records with partial information? Consistency. Is the same thing represented the same way across systems? Or is New York in one place and Y in another? Timeliness. Is the data current? For some AI applications, data from last week is useless. For others, historical data is precisely what you need. Poor data quality doesn't just reduce AI accuracy. It can produce actively harmful results. An AI trained on inaccurate data will make inaccurate predictions. An AI trained on inconsistent data may fail to recognize patterns that would be obvious in clean data. Component 3. Data accessibility. Even if data exists and is high quality, can you actually get to it? Data accessibility is about whether the right people and systems can access the right data when they need it. Common accessibility challenges include data silos, data trapped in systems that don't integrate with each other. Technical barriers, like legacy systems with no APIs or modern access methods. Permission barriers, data that technically exists, but that your team isn't authorized to access. Formal barriers, data in formats that are difficult to work with. A significant part of many AI projects is simply getting data from where it is to where it needs to be in a format that can be used. Don't underestimate this work. Component 4. Data governance. The fourth component is data governance, the policies, processes, and responsibilities around your data. Good data governance answers questions like, who owns this data? Who is responsible for its quality? Who can access it, and under what conditions? How long is it retained? How is it protected? Without data governance, you get inconsistency, quality drift, and confusion about who can do what. AI amplifies these problems. If no one is accountable for data quality, quality will erode, and your AI will erode with it. Let me give you a reality check. Most organizations, when they honestly assess their data readiness, find significant gaps. This isn't a criticism, it's a reflection of how organizations have evolved. For decades, systems were built to serve operational needs. Process this transaction, store this record, generate this report. They weren't designed with AI in mind. Data accumulated in formats optimized for those original purposes, not for the analytical and predictive purposes AI requires. The result is that many organizations have data assets that are rich in potential but require significant work to unlock. This isn't a reason to abandon AI ambitions. It's a reason to be realistic about the journey and to start the data work now. So how do you improve data readiness? Let me offer some practical guidance. Start with use cases. Don't try to fix all your data at once. That's a multi-year, expensive endeavor. Instead, identify your priority AI use cases and focus on the data those use cases require. What data do you need? What's its current state? Invest in data infrastructure. Modern data platforms, data warehouses, data lakes, integration tools make it easier to consolidate, clean, and access data. If your data infrastructure is antiquated, consider this a strategic investment that enables AI, not just cost. Establish data ownership. Every critical data asset should have a clear owner who is accountable for its quality and accessibility. Without ownership, no one is responsible and no one takes action. Implement data quality processes. Build processes for monitoring data quality, identifying issues, and correcting them. This isn't glamorous work, but it's essential. Consider it ongoing maintenance, not a one-time fix. Build for the future. As you build or modify systems, consider future AI needs. Capture data that might be valuable. Use consistent formats. Build in integration capabilities. Today's operational data is tomorrow's AI training data. Let me close this lecture with a perspective that might reframe how you think about data work. Data readiness isn't just a prerequisite for AI, it's a strategic asset in its own right. Organizations with clean, accessible, well-governed data make better decisions, even without AI. They understand their customers better, their operations better, their markets better. The work you do to improve data readiness pays dividends beyond AI. So if you find that your data readiness is lower than you'd like, don't see it as a barrier to AI adoption. See it as an opportunity to build a capability that will serve your organization for years to come. In the next lecture, we'll tackle a critical strategic decision. Should you build AI capabilities, buy them, or partner for them?